Hello. Ba-dum. It's time for my 10 minutes of Twitter crawl. Moving that around. Oh god.
You will?
We have a sippy whippy. I don't know why you guys do the redeems when we're on the starting soon. I'm literally just browsing TV tropes on Twitter. I'm browsing Twitter. I get you hydrated and get maximum uwu. Settings. Wait, what the hell is this? I've never seen the fucking Easter eggs. That's new. There's a new... You literally, you cannot see that. Huh. There is no pat. So Easter eggs have been enabled. Which is quote-unquote enables additional content of questionable utility and canon. Hello, Soup. The settings were very strange today. I've wasted all of my money. Oh, they really did add a shitload of new vehicles. Those are giant. Oh my god. That's just a face. That's a face. Okay, we're going to the live scene just so y'all can see that that's just a face that floats. Also, I guess I'll get patted. Aerobiz on the SNES. Huh. I have not heard of that. Can I take the hand off yet? Funnier, even funnier. Ah, no, no. Okay, we're not gonna do that. And you're not gonna clip that, because if you do, I'll kill you. I'm waiting for everyone to see. Just waiting for the reactions to catch up. That's literally just a face. So there's a lot of stuff that's cheap and they're giant. And then there's a lot of stuff that isn't cheap that's tiny. They added a whole lot of shit. I heard clip time, huh? I'm gonna scream. No new weapons. I'm not seeing much new in the some of these departments. Need to go save up for those, buy more pilots. Not that it matters. We're gonna go warm up using good old. Should we go with Steve Lichman, Griswold? Let's go with Cotton. Exclusively false. This is one of the new characters. I think he's from Star Sector, because I know that there's someone from. There's two characters from Star Sector, and then there's one from Cruelty Squad that just got added. This is Brigador. It's a you'll see in a moment. So we're gonna go with him. We should start with. Let's start with we don't do enough spacer mechs on this game. Twin heavy mounts are always fun. Let's do a WAG. Twin heavy mounts are always fun. So you get a mech. You get the very large meat gun. Well, this is upsetting. I don't know what that does. Meat gun. Oh, these are from Cruelty Squad. They were free. No wonder I didn't see them. No, we're gonna have to start with the Atomo probably. Just because the Atomo is a really good one. Or we can go double Koenigs. Double Koenig's always good. Double Koenigs, EMP grenade, random district. It is time. You missed something cursed. So it is ostensibly a stealth action game where it's all vehicular combat. So I wanted to pull out the Koenigs because the Koenigs have a new effect. Also, yeah, look at the new cratering effects. So there's a lot of new effects in the game. Also, we have micro turrets now because of how large we are, and the turrets fire automatically. So the turrets auto fire, thank God. They actually added a bunch of quality of life, so now larger things don't get swamped immediately. Oh, shields. Shields are going to be very important with this level, because it's a lot of... Oh my god. When they said that this guy fights exclusively alt spawn lists, I didn't realize that that meant he was going to be fighting every goddamn captain under the sun, and also nothing but motorcycles. Curse stuff you missed while being responsible. You missed... So... The TLDR is that I wanted to see what would happen if I moved the pat hand off of my head. And it looks like it fits perfectly if you want it on a boob. So we're not doing that again. Okay, so we got in one tricky pickle earlier, but we're back on full. Am I just fighting the garrison? Yeah. Okay. Bert. Having the secondary turrets is super nice though. Shut up! I didn't moan about it. I said that if you clip it, I'll kill you. Okay, let's take out the orbital gun. Oh, the new cratering effects are so good though. Look at that. Hello, so they added new Titan, like not Titan, but like ultra heavy class stuff. There's a lot of new power suits. There's basically a whole power suit campaign utilizing the new power suits that they gave us. So the Mongoose isn't like the only one anymore. Grr. Oh god, are we about to have a simp war? I mean, a premium subscriber war? We still have even more enemies, this sucks. Why am I not using my special? Okay. I'm entirely out of ammo. There we go. I ran out of today's move is gonna be you debating whether or not to make Guinness Draft Stout float. Use the float, holy shit. Make that float, holy fuck. Hi Veskin, you missed me not doing too much. Just killing, trying to get my hands on some good. My mini turrets are doing absolute work, but I am running really low on actual like 30mm ammo. Probably because I'm, you know, using twin 30mm autocannons, which is inherently a little thirsty when it comes to ammunition consumption. I have 2 GAU-8s strapped to the head of my thing. Oh yeah, there's new blood effects on the little guys, which is nice. You can now splatter people across the street. And my mech comes with its own little personal defense turrets now, which is adorable. You see that? You see the personal defense turrets shooting. Okay, we're back to full. Maybe you should, yeah, maybe you should pour a shot of vanilla brandy in your float. That sounds tasty. Pop. So I hope that this has been a good introduction to the gameplay of Brigador. You are given a mech, or a tank, or a little hard suit, and they expect you to do your mission statement, your mission stuff, which is up in the corner. I'm currently trying to destroy the last structures that I need to get the maximum cash, because otherwise I'm earning no money. My current character is from Star Sector, which is thanks to the 5th anniversary of the game coming out. Stellar Jockeys worked with what's the word? Stellar Jockeys worked with Consumer Softronics, who the makers of, you know, Cruelty Squad, and also worked with the makers of what's the word? The makers of Star Sector. So there's a bunch of Cruelty Squad and Star Sector stuff in here now. Hi Lucius, I'll take a sip. So I'm super excited because I'm playing a Star Sector character at the moment. God, I forgot how fucking slow these double heavies are. Yeah, there's a meat gun that's in the Easter eggs. I enabled Easter eggs to see the quote-unquote questionably useful and questionably canon material. Okay, that's everything. We can leave. Although, look at those cratering effects. You really know that something got hit with 30mm auto guns. Ah, delicious. Hello. I'm really happy with all the changes that they did. Brigador just started. This is my warm-up. You need help. You have all mechs. You need more to hunt. I'm sorry. You can only bully him if he says you can. So we got some cash. We can go to do some of the new campaign levels. So they added 4 of them. 5 removal of 5 targets. Oh fuck. 88 airburst and a trembler. Oh, those are gonna be difficult. Or 12.7, a pinch chaff rocket, and an AC pulse. Hey look, it's him! It's Cruelty Squad! So, oh my god. Use chaff rockets to stun and unshielded opponents, followed by speed and brute violence to compensate for low armor. Yeah, that's Cruelty Squad. That's Cruelty Squad. Hi, Star Sector. Warlord Kanta pilots a longboard grav tank with the 88 Parliament cannons with an EMP. This vehicle is a massive shotgun. Or Zed Prime. Oh hey, we're Sephi. We're the guy who writes all this stuff. Dual ocular mounted Atomos is an active Hey guys. The lasers come out of my eyes. The lasers come out of my eyes. I'm a giant floating murder face and lasers are coming out of my eyes. Imagine you are fighting in a war and some fucking giant face starts approaching you. And all that you can do is watch as it shoots lasers out of its eyes. I am indeed vaping the enemy. That infantry column just disappeared. Imagine you are an infantry column reduced to literally like goop. The issue I'm having here is that I'm also destroying the bodies of vehicles before I can, you know, steal their ammunition. That's how you become Mecha Fox. Okay, I actually stole the ammo this time. Bzz. The good thing is that this thing does have like a lot of what's the word? Focusing time. So I have enough time to like kill a lot of soft targets before I have to like zoom in on. I still have another one. Mekasachi. Mekasachi sounds terrifying actually. AKA floating boobs with guns on the nips. That's horrifying. That's against TOS, too. I would just pilot a Gundam. Someone asked me which Gundam. Which one? I'm not answering that unless you pay me. Because the problem is I have a lot of favorites. Okay, so we did the first mission, but it was also the most boring way possible. Fun fact is the fun fact what... Hello, Prismon. Hello, Prismon. Thank you for the follow. You will? Okay, so my top 5 Gundams that I would pilot are like the Unicorn Banshee, the fucking Overflag from 00, which isn't a Gundam, the Hazel, which also isn't a Gundam, and then the other 2 are the Full Armor Gundam from Thunderbolt. And the last one would have to be the Exia, possibly? No, not the Exia. The Exia, fuck the Exia. I'd totally pilot the Kamaris. The Kamaris Veeder. Specifically the Veeder. Oh god, Zed Prime. Longboard. Let's be the shotgun. Let's be a shotgun. Hi, I am a shotgun. Can I help you? How are you doing? I am a shotgun. Oh, this thing really is just a shotgun. How dare y'all point black hands at me? So there you go. There's your top 5 mobile suits that I, Sachiko, would love to pilot. They are 2 of them aren't even Gundams. One of them isn't a hero Gundam either. One of them is specifically just the rival suit that kind of works with the hero. And then one of them is very specifically just a very large doofy Gundam. Oh, I am dead. Shotgun did not work well. Let's do shotgun again, but we engage a different direction. Okay, much better. Big doofy Gundam. Yeah, Gundam Thunderbolt's great. Like, Gundam Thunderbolt's easily one of my favorite, like, side Gundam stories. Just for the fact that it actually, like, portrays the Federation as terrible as hell. Which, I mean, the Federation are horrible. Oh, I got lasered to death. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Let's be Cruelty Squad. Let's see if Cruelty Squad is any better. Cruelty Squad has so far been working better. Uh-oh, Cruelty Squad isn't working better. Cruelty Squad is not happening.
Good, there's a lot of enemies.
Oh hey Zed Prime, what are you doing? Oh hey Big Zam. I am Zed Prime. I go squish. Zed Prime go squish. Oh hey Zed Prime. Yeah, I was playing Roblox until literally like 20 minutes pre-stream, because I found a fucking like tycoon game that was really fun, where you like build an AI army and then the AI army goes and fights enemies for you, and you like try and hold as much of a map as possible. Oh, hi Zed Prime. Can I have some fucking shields, please? Holy tits. I'm Zed Prime. Yes, Zed Prime. We know you're Zed Prime. Can you start acting like it? I'm Zed Prime. Well, that worked. It's Sid Quartz. Don't worry, your new username or the old one is back. Horrible question. Are you gonna change your name again to be Fox Girl Connoisseur now that Vale is gone? And you seem to just be a connoisseur of everyone who's on this channel. Can you stop lasering me to death? That's very non-thoughtful of you.
You.
Hey, listen, don't ooh-woo at me. I'll fuck you up. Laser beam. I'm invisible. You can't smell Zed Prime. Zed Prime smells you. Jesus Christ, these Zed Prime missions are fucking insane. But hey, it's not spam. Look, I spam your channel so much worse. This is a good friend. Also, I did just call her out. Her/they out, so. It's understandable that someone would feel the need to, you know, just demolish this entire location. Nice. I will indeed have a sip in a second. Do not fear Zed Prime. Now you may fear. You may fear Zed Prime now. No, they're not a rando, don't worry. Zed Prime has decided to tear down the building. That is all. Zed go smash. We're just gonna like push our way through everything. We're not even gonna like turn. The right of way belongs to the face. Crunch. What is wrong with me? We're not making good money on it, we're just making money. Heavy Corvid, 5 enemies. Structures, actually. Tiny residential district. Adjust the property values. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I think I can adjust the property value. Oh yeah, I have a black hand. Oh god. Oh god, I have a black hand launcher. Oh, that's disgusting. Go gadget, give enemies cancer ray. Go gadget, burn your insides out. Guess what? You don't have organs anymore. I hope you're okay with that. So we've done a pretty decent bang-up job of fucking with everyone up here. And by that I mean I am being shot repeatedly. Somehow this is working. I feel the need to stress that. Emphasis on the somehow aspect. Any mission that starts with adjust the property values is the funniest thing to me. We're doing it. This is called adjusting the property value. Today on HGTV, this motherfucker dies. Oh, I wonder what all these explosions are. We can't tell. There's something between us and the thing shooting us repeatedly. Oh, those are supers. Those are super heavies. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hey game. Hey game. Hey game. You gonna give a girl a bone and not kill her to death? You gonna give a girl a bone and let her not die miserably on stream? No? 9 health. That is suboptimal. Let's get some more ammo. Deploying smoke screen. Smoke screen deploying. Oh, we don't need smoke screen. Structures, 2 out of 5. Hi, Teacup. Can you not do that next time you feel the need to? No? That's fine, Teacup. I didn't need to, have anything standing on my desk. My cat has knocked over all of my Gundam miniatures. Good luck communicating now. I've lasered your... I have no fucking health. I have no shields either. We only have 3 out of 5 of the stuff killed. Oh, but the new lighting engine is great. And by new lighting engine, I mean old lighting engine. They got rid of the current... They got rid of the new lighting engine because the new lighting engine kind of sucked. Not like terribly, but, a little bit. Like, this one's better. Like, we can all agree on that. This one looks so much cooler. Thank you. Lasers you to death anyway. We actually almost did this in a power suit. Oh no. It was an ambush. This little motherfucker was lying in wait the whole time, and I don't have shields. tried so hard, got so far, and in the end, I had to call on Zed Prime. Someone has set up the alarm. Someone has set us up the alarm. I wonder why. Is it because of the giant floating murder head that has lasers for eyes? No way. It couldn't be the giant floating murder head with eye lasers. Why would anyone be afraid of a giant floating head lasers? Oh, how's it going there? Giant floating head lasers, sniped on a T-62. What song did I sing? Oh god. I hope I don't get DMCA'd. That new Twitch policy sucks so shit. Oh, did you know that a cover, which is by the fucking, rule of law, performative, transformative, a cover will get you DMCA'd now because Twitch doesn't understand the Digital Millennium Copyright Act? Which is great. I almost said something horrible, which is like, not like Twitch is paying me anymore anyway. Twitch has decided that they've already dangled the bone in front of me with the payouts I have already. And now that they've dangled the bone, I have to be a good little kid. And hope that they'll just dangle more bone in front of me. Well, joke's on them. I'm into girls, and not every girl's got a bone TV, quote unquote. It is indeed an unlawful offense to go after someone who makes a cover of a song. Because a song is, by definition, transformative. Which, is protected by federal law. Oh, there's giant walls between me and there. They just did not render. That's fine. We won in no time. Yeah, but also I work on Twitch. So I have to shut up and be good and take it like a good girl. Thank you, Twitch. Well, this is great. We're live with Brigador. I didn't at the devs because I didn't feel like annoying the devs, but the devs are pretty cool. They seem interested. Yeah, the devs are interested. The devs are super cool. Okay, we're just gonna go into the last one on Zed Prime to start with because fuck. So these are all the new missions. I want to have them all done. Guess what? I've decided that all of you have won a one-way ticket to hell. What if I go to heaven? You're not going to heaven. What if I'm going to heaven? No, you're not. This gun was specifically designed to send everyone it hits to hell. Oh god. Please do not approach closer than my eyes can look. It's very non-thoughtful of you. Ultra tank destroyed. I like how they see me focusing on an ultra tank and they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, that means that we can focus on them instead. As opposed to run screaming. Mog drivers are made of something else. just burn down the crypts. I love the parking lot for this giant, like, mausoleum. What's the you? Welcome, Brigador. Hi, Blake. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games ever. Also, the devs are really cool, and they've spoken to me on Twitter before, and they, and Makeup and Vanity Set, let me use the music all the time, so big shout out to them. Although I recently had to tell YouTube that, because YouTube tried DMCAing one of my VODs because I had a Makeup and Vanity Set song in it. I got the achievement for Blood Anniversary Part 1, doing all the new missions. The OST is so fucking good. There's a Booba, the new Avi Asachi, exclusively fights alt spawn lists. MT Foxtrot unnerves me. Manor Machine. Northern hits terminal fatigue, mental or metal. This guy hits both. A shot out barrel, a double fed cartridge stuck in the rifle of a dead conscript. Look at his eyes. No time on the clock. Sure, there's off-world death squad work on the CV and that exotic attack rig he wears to back it up. Walks, he might talk. Disobey order, then I'll cut rate lotto ticket. Contracts the cut rate lotto ticket contracts the SNC loves handing out so much, but I'm telling you, there's no driver at the wheel. Send him back to his original handler, the one uglier than me. When this guy detonates, no one's gonna want to be around to witness it. For all the burnt fuses we're handing out cartridges and cash to, that says everything.
You will.
Let's do a wag. Wag, 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 wag. Oh, I fucking love that we have, like, MT Foxtrot and all that shit now. I forgot what the name of the other new character is. Okay, we have Brother Cotton, we have MT Foxtrot, we need to buy Warlord Kanta and unlock Sephi. I'm assuming Sephi is going to be super expensive. If Sephi isn't super expensive, I'm gonna be really confused. Where are you, Warlord Kanta? I can't afford them, I'm assuming. Yeah, there's Warlord Kanta. For 38 mil, and I'm not even seeing Sephi on here. Yep, there's Sephi for 18. Am I expensive? Bought? Oh yeah, the game's great. It's on sale because it's the 5th anniversary. What I need to actually be investing in is all the new mechs. I cannot afford even more of them. That's fine. What's the game called? It's called Brigador. Oh, I use VC Face. Why? This is Brigador, the Up Armored Edition. It is available on Steam for, while on sale, $6.79. So let's fucking start difficulty 1, goes to max, victory bonus of 100. Okay, but if we do Brother Cotton, then we can do even higher. Or we can go to Griswold Fick, which starts at 10 and stays at 10 and is always 3.6 mil. Hugh Armbruster is a really hard one though. He's so good. He's from the fucking audiobook. That's why I spent 40 mil on him. Yeah, it's a really small game, but it's a good one. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay. You're checking later, you're dying in bed. Please, I hope that you start feeling better. I know that you've been sick recently, and I hope that you feel better soon. So Hugh Armbruster only can fight loyalists. So we did Random District. Yeah, there's an audiobook. The audiobook comes with the Up Armored Edition, if I recall correctly. Oh my god, the fucking... These aren't loyalists. Thought I selected Hugh. So, Hugh Armbruster is from the audiobook. Oh god, that's a lot of little fucking suiciders. So, the game recently... Doctor in the Dust says, I'm so sorry. So, Hugh is from the audiobook. They also recently added, like, auto turrets to some... to specific, you know, specific, like, mechs and the like that'll automatically fire on enemies that get too close. Yeah, the audiobook comes with the Up Armored Edition, I'm pretty sure. It's a really good audiobook. I used to listen to it on drives down to go look at down to go visit V. The audiobook's so good. The thing that I was actually the most excited for was like the hit effects and, you know, actually having like secondary weapons on there now, because now I have 4 weapons, so I get my little. I think I think I've had you listen to part of it. That or it was just my drive back from visiting you stuff. Make audiobook of my lap. I don't know how I would be able to turn the slaps of me hitting my thighs with my palms into an audiobook of my lab. Valid. This is such a really, really way too easy mission for Q Armbruster. Get rid of the guy who's actually going to start the alarm to make this mission difficult. This is ostensibly a human lab. This is ostensibly a stealth action game. All these little suiciders do not stand a chance versus my fucking my twin machine guns that are just automatically firing at any enemy in front of me. And that's the best. Just fire off an EMP charge real quick. Pop that. Let's get through there. Circle around the enemies and open fire with 30 mils. Upgrades are equipable stuff. In game, there's a lot of them. You have to buy everything. So the whole point of the game is that you have these like proc gen stuff that you can do. There's all of the campaign, and the campaign is all, you know, pre-made. And the campaign is super long. It's super good. It's super in-depth. It has a lot of tutorial missions at first because there's a lot of stuff to learn. But then as soon as you like starts making sense, you'll, you know, never need the tutorial again. I'm really glad that I can like avoid paying attention to like the little suicide dudes now that I actually get little fucking turrets. Holy shit. As you saw, in the acquisitions department, that's where you buy all like your modifiers and stuff, new weapons. Sounds like a date.
Yeah, well, what if we were both in the cockpit of my giant murder mech and we did a job together?
Third-person isometric mech warrior, basically, with more war crimes too. Hugh Armbruster gives off such fucking high amounts of money. There's also a lot of achievements for doing like lore-friendly builds and doing a really difficult mission with them. I can go set up Hugh Armbruster because I know that his like official build was Buzzsaw, Railgun, and a light Loyalist mech. I don't remember which one. I guess whichever one lets you mount a Buzzsaw and a Railgun. The cratering effect when you just fire off a burst of 30 mils. I live for that. Ah, the little splatters. I kill for that. Hi, Robot. Welcome to the stream. Bird. I wonder if it tells you what the new like auto turrets are on your mechs. I didn't pay attention. I just selected the Zolig. Entirely because also fun thing, you see how like super smooth and everything all the stuff looks, right? Yeah, no, this game, all the graphics were like all of the mechs started as 3D models, and then they scanned them in 64 different fucking directions, so you had ultra smooth turning. So this game basically looks and feels like a bunch of models fighting, which is awesome as hell. And you end up with these really awesome, ultra detailed, but like, you know, clear enough things to care. Okay, we're gonna go Hugh Armbruster. Let's buy more of these. I need to actually go to acquisitions to buy them. Buy as many of these as we can. That's all the new things, thank Christ. Is there any new equipment that I haven't looked at? Large meat gun. Is that in literally everything? You can just fit the meat gun and stuff? Okay. They did not add new, the gun where they fight with their gunpla build fighters. I hate build fighters. I think build fighters misses the entire point of Gundam. Mech loyalist Buckmaster. Yes. And the Buckmaster canonically uses a Zeus railgun 25mm sabode and a bone saw 8mm full metal jacket. Ooh. Does he use an EMP? No, he uses active camo, if I recall correctly. Full linear? No. God. Districts 4 early exit? Yes. Districts 2. We will do Walk with the Dead. No, let's do one that's at least 3. 3 with no early exit. 3 with no early exits, a pretty good balance, especially because we're going to be going a scrappy. Okay, I'm not seeing enemies. I am. Pop. And then relocate. Easily the most fun part of this mech loadout is the fact that you have a railgun as your primary, but your secondary is quite literally just an MG42. So you're just running around in a light sniper, lining up shots through like walls, buildings, going invisible to, you know, reposition. And then you just open fire with a fucking MG42 on anything that's, you know, not worth a railgun shot. Oh, that's worth a railgun shot right there. Is it? That guy is. The railgun shot didn't even kill. But we are fighting loyalists only. As in the audiobook, spoilers by the way. Okay, let me get Hydrate and Pat That Fox. And for everyone who wasn't here earlier, I discovered the nightmares that Pat That Fox can also... Yeah. You watch your... I know the controls do not hold up to modern standards. I'm so sorry. I hope that you can enjoy it at least, figuring it out again. My legs are pointing in the wrong direction. Dumb little chicken walker. Okay, let's go invis. Pop the 25. Line it up. Lining it up on the fly is so hard. Mongoose. Bye, Mr. Mog. I missed. 10 shots. 9 shots, and we only peeled its shields. We don't have shields. Oh no. We now have shields. Okay, that fucker is harmless as long as we have shields. Yeah, because that thing cannot penetrate shield. That weapon that it was hitting us with. You finished your corporate person. I think she means the next lore day thing. Potentially. That or it is just something corporate. Doink. There we go. Now that we are turning into a business rapidly. There are only a few more enemies. Pop. I don't know where they are. There's one. We're fighting all of the loyalists and only loyalists. I missed. Oh hell yeah. We're gonna have so many important streams in a row, like the 5th anniversary of a game that influenced my writing significantly. Violet joining the lab. Oh yeah, announcement for everyone who wasn't there yesterday or didn't see the tweet. The streamer known as Exalted Violet has joined the lab network. And we're excited to have her. She's a good friend, and we're excited to make a lot of content with her. I wish that my fucking, I wish that my bone saw was, like, actually mounted on a pintle, so I didn't have to keep specifically walking my mech in the proper direction. I'm bad at that. Well, half the depots are down. Let's do some war crimes and earn money. So I've been warming up. I can go show off like the first few missions of the game, because the first few missions of the game are narratively horrifying. Like, there is so much going on that just destroys you and gets you ready for what you're about to do. I missed. Just MG42 it to death. We also haven't finished the zone because we forgot to destroy 2 more of the orbital guns. So the orbital guns are the reason that the SNC needs people on the ground to betray, to betray the, glorious leader. Because if they don't have boots on the ground, they can't land, like, actual ships.
Oh. Hi, Zanzi. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid.
So, you need boots on the ground to destroy the orbital guns. I'll show off the first mission, because the first mission shows off a bit of story, too. Pop. Hello, Zanzi. How was your stream? What did you end up playing? Was it Minceraft or Mechid Warrior? God, the railgun kick is real. It's a slow stream. You played Minceraft. Hell yeah. Where the fuck is this last thing? There's too many things I don't want to go and look for. Let's just leave. We're at that boring part where you just run around and hope to find everything. God, hitting like a substation with a 25mm railgun. With a railgun Sabo. That's good. This game has such a good game feel. Like, oh, we only did the first one. Oh, we still have 2 more to do. Oh god, we still have 2 more to do. I didn't save railgun ammo. So what we need to do is find where the railgun ammo is stored. Or just steal ammo off of these fuckers. Don't get hit by that. Q-Arm Brewster's very bad, no good, ultimately terrible knight. Also known as the night where he... Oh, I died. The night where I died. That's fine. Random 3 districts takes so long though, holy shit. Let's actually go to the campaign. So, awake on 4... Okay, we're gonna read this on out, because this is important to read this one. Removal of 1 target personnel, light loyalist opposition. Your legal status as a citizen will be permanently revoked upon completion of your first contract. If you have any questions, purchase a copy of the terms and conditions and FAQ. Purchase. The solo no break concern. Hereafter, SNC has intel on Ramiro Castillo, a military commander in civilian clothing, attempting to escape the present situation. They've isolated him on a highway using gate controls, taking applications from any active limited-time contractor, hereafter Brigador. Uh-oh. Does the read-aloud not have a thing on it? Oh god. No one's actually, like, redeemed it yet, so I wouldn't know. Channel. Creator dashboard. Thank you for notifying me. Edit. Require user to enter text. Save. Edit. Require user to enter text. Save. Okay, what do you need me to read out loud, dude? Yeah, sex is cool. But have you ever blasted a hole through several buildings with a giant fucking railgun? This mech game is great. So we have to do Pires Turo. Armed with an Abbott 105 and a Madwa 12.7 machine gun. Smoke projector for defense. Tough, versatile, effective at any range. So the Abbott 105 is actually based off the Royal Armory L7. So that is an L7 105mm cannon. Smoothbore, I think. Is it smoothbore? No, I think it's rifled. Oh god. And then the Madwa 12.7 is an M2. So this is basically just a fucking old M1, you know, the original M1 Abrams loadout slapped on legs. And it holds as your fist with a grain of sand flying faster than you can think. Ugh. A gun with legs. So here we go. Just stomping on civilian. Every civilian life is worth 50 fucking points. And you turn and there's your enemy. But then you turn back. And you just start dumping 50 cal into them. Because that's money. Every little civilian is worth money. There's some of them who got bottlenecked. And there's some that didn't. Let's clear a path with the 105. Hello, sir. Lore fun fact.
Welcome, Great Edward.
So what kind of lore fun fact do you want? Also, what would Labs Airport's name be if they made one in 7 letter? This sounds like a joke set up, because I don't know. Is there a flavor of fun fact you'd like? Many years ago, a paramilitary group, Novo Exército de Povo, seized power of Solo Nobre, the capital city of Novo Solo. Hello, sir. Kaboom. Goodbye, sir. Peaceful negotiations have failed. The great tyrant, the great leader, the tyrant. Then they put up the orbital guns so that you could never land. And well, now we're gonna fix the place by killing everyone. We're not gonna do a beginner's falafel or any of these. Well, we just skipping all of the, what about spicy? A spicy fun fact. Ooh, did you know that here at the lab, something that I think is going to be on tomorrow's lore presentation on V's channel, is that we actually do produce a line of hot sauces that don't burn the shit out of your mouth. Because they don't entirely work on capsaicin. They're used to trick your brain into feeling spicy as opposed to tricking your nerves directly. We made this because I fucking hate ultra spicy sauces that have no flavor. As a sip. Okay, so we're gonna start with Second Scout, which, you know, these first 4 are kind of... They're kind of tutorials still. But they're important. Because we get Zolig, which is, you know, 2 14mm chain guns, and a smoke projector. Or we can do the Kilgore, which is a 40mm autocannon, and a 27mm stutter gun, a burst fire cannon. Let's do the Agraf. Presentation site has a time limit. Couldn't do the non-augs. Aw, dang. That's fine. Do they use unusual ingredients? Everything here is unusual, buddy. Yeah. Units with blue icons are spotters. So this is just more tutorial, I forgot. We'll do this one mission to get the money, because the money is good. Yeah, today we can do more lore if you'd like, because we're working on a lot of stuff now that Violet has joined the fray. So kill all the blue boys. Or if you don't, we did it, barely. Agraf. All enemies will raise their shields. Destroying comm towers increases radio time. And shrinks reinforcements. Comm towers are marked with diamonds. EMP grenades knock out shields. I'm trying to get to the comm towers first. Because the comm towers are very important to, like... If you're stealthing, the first thing you do is you focus on comm towers if you can get to them. The second thing you do is the fucking mission, is the power. Because if you knock out the power, then the enemies physically can't, you know, do like the most important part of reinforcements, which is locking off parts of the map. Where the hell are they? Did I just miss them entirely? There they are. I am indeed in a car that stomps. That's how anti-gravs work in this game. I hope y'all are having fun. I know there's not... I know it's a little difficult to, like, talk over intense action that's happening constantly. So there are 6 guns in the game that are based off of real-world weapons, if I recall correctly. They are the Koenig, which is, you know, as I was using earlier, a 30mm autocannon based off the GAU-8. There's the Abbott, which is based off of the L7 rifle tank cannon. There's the M2 Browning, quite literally just named Madwa. Midwa. We missed another one. There's a pesky little mongoose in the way. There we go. Mission complete. Let's just pop this. Woot! Yeah, I can go and remember what the other ones were. I'm still thinking. I don't remember. The Carlos. It's a Carl Gustaf recoilless rifle. That's also a game. Opens up the fucking wiki, looking at the game gun names. 3 are supposed to be stated to be pre-spaced. The Carlos and Carl Gustaf, the Madwa M2, Abbott Royal Ordnance SL7, the Bonesaw is an MG42, and the Koenig is a GAU-8. So the MG42, the GAU-8, the M2 Browning, the L7 tank cannon, and the Carl Gustaf recoilless rifle all made it into space. Where's the most important mission of them all? Where is the important mission? Is it organ donor? Yes. I think so. Organ donor is the 9th numbered mission, which comes after all of the tutorials, the introductory like tutorial missions. Then you get, you know, from 4 to 9. You've done 1, 2, 3, 4. You've done 6 missions so far, and you've been doing all sorts of crazy shit the whole time. This mission is where the thing is where like the universe shines. The Corvids are harboring known NEP regime dissidents in a small sub-district known for its planning grid only, 56C. Though the SNC disagrees with the late Great Leader's plans for future of Solo Nobre, his blacklist is remarkably close to our own. Remove command vehicles keeping guard, and remove the marked dissidents scattered in the crowd. Be wary of irregular warfare tactics. Let's do the hard hat. The 88mm cannon and an 8mm machine gun. Jesus Christ, that's 25 cents a nugget. Ready? We're in a slum that no one has paid attention to. We have canister shot in our tank gun. And in the civilian crowd that's massive, there are a lot of suicide bombers. So even if you've been a goody two-shoes your entire playthrough so far, this is the mission that forces you to actually start hosing down civilians. Civilians are also worth $50 each. Suicide civilians have red lights, and you are incentivized to hold down the MG42 on them. Or worse, hit him with the 88 mil canister shot. Because there's also targets in them. So not only are the civilians not only are there people trying to kill you there, your targets are there, and you can't complete the mission unless you do that. So over there was just a whole bunch of civilians huddling together, hoping to just be out of the way of a fight enough not to be hit. Civilian marked target 1. And with the blood update, well, you can see the effects of what happens when you point a general purpose machine gun into the path of multiple unarmed people who aren't wearing armor. Or you can just disappear people via canister shot or running them over with a tank. $50 each. I see another enemy. Another marked target. Gently lines up the shot. I thought you said you were doing it gently. That was gentle. And now we destroy the rest of the, what's the word I'm looking for? The rest of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, the infrastructure. Destroy as much infrastructure as we feel. Lining up the shot was gentle, but the shot itself was not. One of the most horrifying touches in this game is the fact that sometimes when you destroy a shanty, or just like destroy a slum, you'll just see blood splatter out of it too. This game knows what its fucking theme is, and the theme is that you're a monster. We're all monsters here. That guy was worth $50. Is that enough money to pay back the ammo that I wasted in the burst? Probably. The Corvids think that they own this area. You come in and there's nothing left. All in the name of liberating Solo Nobre. Is there any other super important ones? I think Glory Box, yeah. Despite coordinating many of tonight's efforts with Spacer, we have a special request from our client to retake his home district, a suburban enclave known as Godwin Model Living Homes. Despite being offered several informational articles about the damage of a Brigador visiting said place, he's adamant that the Spacers are removed. Corvids? Are they bird people? No, The Corvids is the name of a gang, a huge gang in the city, and they basically have a whole lot of ramshackle, like, stuff. Like, if we go look at the, like, Corvid stuff looks like it's cobbled together in a junkyard. Like, that mech is literally just Turo legs in a truck. Corvid tanks are just like a bunch of cars stacked on top of shit. The party van's great. The Killdozer's actually really good. Killdozer has like the most armor in the front. You like it as an enemy type? Yeah, it's also fun to play as. Killdozer has tiny weapons, but it has a 25% damage resistance from being an ultra class, and also melee damage at max, so when it hits something, it kills. It just crunches through it. Wait. Can I see Agrav Corvids? Yeah, Corvid Agravs tend to be like made of planes or weird random shit. And that's literally just a dude on a car. That's a plane. That's a car. That's a car. That's another car. That's just a guy on 2 jets. The Arlo is actually a really fun one, because the Arlo is like one of the most common things in the book. according to lore. We're gonna save up to hopefully by the end of this get a Sephi for 18 and the Warlord. I don't remember how much. 38. So we need to save up for that. Let's do a freelance to see what the meat guns look like actually. We'll do it as. No, let's not do it as Fick. Let's do it as an MT Foxtrot. So, we should do it in a Corvid mech, actually. What kind of Corvid mech sounds fun? A main and a turret. Ox and a small. 2 turret. Let's do a main and a turret. Main and a turret's a fun one. How much for Mech's Foxmom maid model? Oh, I do have a maid model. I almost forgot about that. If you guys want me to switch to maid, ask nicely or give me a financial incentive. 'Cause I'm comfy. Chain gun, 40mm, high explosive, dual purpose, Duchess. 14mm high explosive caseless. 200mm HE bow. Isn't it also part of outfit swap? Do I even have outfit swap? I don't recall. Rocket pod, 57mm. Tri-beam. Let's do a 40mm and a. What's the 40mm good with? Cover shield hull. We need something that does more shield. Meat gun. No, large meat gun. So my point redeem is but super cheap, and our special will be EMP grenades. Operations will be in. How about. Let's just do a random. Okay, so the meat gun is my right click. So 40mm HE is gonna be fun because it's high explosive dual purpose. Pretty please. Do you not have points? We just have a 40mm a 40mm chain gun that shoots fucking big grenades. I love the crater effect. The meat gun doesn't do much in the name of visible difference. Wow, 40mm just punches through shit. It doesn't have the most splash, but it sure has punch. You have 65. Does anyone want to loan used a lot on oats. Does anyone want to loan some channel points to good old tricks here? On Pats. I don't know what the meat does. It just shoots a giant chunk of meat at things. Big meat. Also, we're currently like fighting our way through a fucking through a goddamn, what's the word? A fucking cemetery, if you guys didn't notice. 40mm, dual purpose. My beloved. Well, that's just upsetting. My favorite part of the fucking 40 mils, the 40mm autocannon, my favorite part of its lore is just the fact that it's called the Duchess because it's a really temperamental son of a bitch to use. I cook the spicy meatball. I fling it at the enemy through a wall. Garrison has been almost wiped out. Oh look, enemies. Oh boy, I wonder if they're ready to take my spicy meatball. Jesus Christ. Am I playing as John Cruelty? Yeah! I am currently playing as John Cruelty Squad. We have to take out one more structure and clear out the rest of the garrison. How did you tell that I'm John Cruelty? Is it the thing in the corner? Is it him, John Cruelty, in the corner? Yeah, he got added with the new update. You can now be him, John Cruelty. Believe it or not, being in close proximity to a God, imagine trying to run through a field to hide. Yeah, the vibrant purple hair, those green sunglasses anywhere. John Cruelty, the CEO of Cruelty Squad. Imagine trying to run through a field thinking you're safe and suddenly 40mm high explosive grenades start inching closer to you. Getting closer with every shot. That's upsetting. That is just meat. That was 11 million? Are you shitting me? The payout's only a 1.5. The smaller your thing, the harder it is to, get the thing done. Let's do a 2x payout. Can I get a spacer A grab with a 2x payout? The Hoker. The Hoker's a 3x. The only thing is missing is the textures on eyes and everything Cruelty Squad style. Ultimately, seeing John Cruelty in a more clean style is somehow scarier. Short fuse implosion. Weapon shouldn't exist, but I've seen footage of one melting hard shields like a hot knife in soy butter. There's some kind of feedback effect from Impact 2. These power generators crap themselves if the emitters are pushing ozone. Forget the big spacer fireworks. Guns like the Atomo and the Harvester and those big dumb Zed Primes, those are for show. When spacers want you dead, they drop in one of their kill squads. Power suits and camo fields, lockdowns and black hands. The guns are quiet, the suits are quiet, and the targets are quiet too. So what I'm thinking is we take a lockdown and no, we take a Carlos and we take a lockdown and then we take a fucking EMP grenade or smoke projectors. Hit another random up. This game is basically just constantly having to make decisions. I'll indeed wag for you, Veskin. Yeah. Making my phone heat up and melt. Oh no. Okay. Smoke grenade. So. These were lockdowns on my. Smack. Hoker? This is gonna be a really, really fun one if there's actually a bunch of enemies I need to worry about. As it stands, it looks like I'm just taking fire from and by taking fire, I mean barely taking fire from suicide units. These are suicide units. No, they aren't. Woof. Are you gonna woof at me? Is that what you're doing? You're woofing? Where are the enemies? It says there's 52 of them. Pew! We got someone barking in chat, folks. What have we told you about barking in chat? Oh, that was a lot of suicide guys. My favorite part of this thing is how many fucking smoke grenades I can fit in it. Can we make Sachi go burr? What does that even mean? Oh god. Do I look like Makima from fucking Chainsaw Man? Are you all gonna be my dogs now? Oh, eat that shit up, Lee, but don't you fucking love it. Ducky. You can make Sachi go burr by mentioning cute girls. Not just any cute girls. Chunk. Give me your shields. Okay. Just gonna zoom around to the outskirts as fast as we can. Just gonna pop your shields. Aren't we your litter? Oh my god, I do remember Defended Cells. Now I'm thinking about hot evil mommy. Oh Jesus Christ! Just hit it with a fucking recoilless rifle. Are you guys my litter? What a fucking thing to say. Oh hey, the streamer who's a soccer mom. We'll just, you know, we'll just call ourselves her kids. Surprise! Good. You get a frown for that. You get a cell phone for that one, but you're not the streamer. Don't worry, next time you're streaming, I'll just torture you. We need to at least destroy one more orbital gun. Q. Soccer. Yeah, my kid actually plays soccer now. I'm officially a soccered mom. Huh. You're terrified. You don't think I would do it. You don't think I would do that? You don't think I would do that to you? I want all the money. I want the triple money. We're trying to save up for someone who's super fucking expensive. What position does my kid play? She wants to be a striker. But also, I think she'd make a better goalie? When I was her age, and thus a small child playing soccer, I really liked standing in the goal. Because it meant that I could block all the balls and not have to run around and get all stinky. But she's very forward and wants to kick people in the shins, so I think she'd probably want to be a striker. Mommy has big tastes. Ugh. That's a horrifying thing to just start saying out loud. I think my kid who wants to kick people's shins for fun wants to, you know, be a striker. I used to be a midfielder when I was like older and felt a lot more fun playing soccer because I actually could do stuff. My position when I was actually like playing soccer for a school was midfielder. Slurp, 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 slurp. She wants to kick people. Defender would be a good spot. I know, right? But also she wants to like run around and kick people, so she'd probably want to be up front. Defender feels like a place that she would just kick her friends. We don't want her kicking her friends. We want her kicking the enemy. Hi, John Cruelty Squad. Why are your missions so stupidly easy? We have Sephi. Oh, Christ. Max difficulty 12. Brother Cotton's got good stuff. He starts harder than fucking John Cruelty. Let's go do Brother Cotton. Let's go sit in a fun Big Mech. A 1.5? A 1.5 sounds fun. I want the 1.5x. Easy because you're seeing what a Cruelty Squad actual level looks like. Oh, true. Offensive midfielder? Yeah. Ultimately, she's like 7. So. Oh shit, is Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis a thing I can download? Shit. I just saw V booted up. I was like, oh fuck, can I get in? 100 gigs? Holy shit, fuck. It has to go on the F drive, holy fuck. No. The F drive is almost full, what? Alright, we'll download that. Not right now, but we'll have it queued to download. Chivalry 2 is out, that's cool. No, we're not gonna pre-allocate that. We're not even gonna fucking let it do the thing. No, we're gonna pause all those when I'm streaming. Okay, back to this. That sounds like fun. Aux and a turret, main and auxiliary. But auxiliary and a turret, holy shit. That doesn't sound fun at all. But it doubles up my money. It is 100 gigs. Holy shit. What weapons do we want? 76mm high explosive Preacher, which is a good all-arounder. 60mm Vortex, which does nothing to shield but everything to cover and damage. The idea behind Vortex cannons is old, but destructive potential is never enough to merit serious development. Jerichos have trouble against shield emitters, but will annihilate fortifications and unshielded targets. Or we can do a 20mm high explosive, which is good at everything. The Stutter's really good at hull, but not against shields. 120mm HE mortar. The Chuffer. It's a laser shotgun. I love how this one literally just says words. It's a laser shotgun. It sure is. It sure is. Scaled down Zeus. An automatic railgun. Automatic railgun's really good, but it has significantly less, it's a meat gun. So the automatic railgun is really good. It just carries a lot less ammo. But it is ultimately worth it in the end. Okay, so now our turret. Yeah, so we had to do an auxiliary. So now we get a larger one. So we had to do something smaller. .37mm autocannon high explosive. 76mm shotgun. It's a shotgun. The M2 Browning, the Crambo 20mm Beehive. Non-lethal crowd control and a shotgun, and the Crambo rolled out as the largest food riots in No Brain history. Effective non-lethal tactics can only slow district-sized mobs, and NEP policy forbade riot suppression task forces from equipping lethal. The world spread of soldier deaths, Garrison stopped being so keen on the non-lethal, and what became known as the Lanois Special maintenance crews began swapping out the rubber beads for ball bearings. And then they started making them flechettes. Oh. Gatling mortar. Ooh, the gutter ball's a fun one. Let's do the fucking Crambo. We'll do an audio kinetic pulse to make this extremely hardcore in the offensive. So we have an automatic railgun. You know. And we also have an automatic 20mm canister shot weapon. Hi, I'm sorry. Are y'all having fun just listening to me geek out about a game that I've played for 5 years at this point? A game I've reset my progress in like 6 times. I just don't want to like bore everyone, because I know last night's stream was ultra like over the top because we were, you know, playing Tower Unite with Violet. We had a lot of announcements and we had everyone there, and this is just a me stream where I'm sitting playing a really cool techno murder game where you are a war criminal at large constantly. It's just audio kinetic pulse real quick. Okay. That's a lot of bikes. Nothing like hearing someone gush about something they like. Okay, 1 second. We have an issue, and the issue is called "You are not summoning reinforcements have been summoned." The issue is now that, you know, there were already a lot of motorcycles following me. The amount of motorcycles has increased. The violence has escalated, guys. Which is fine, because I can output an audio kinetic pulse hard enough to flatten most of a city block. I can't aim. I don't know where anything is. I like home in my brain on one health bar, and then when the health bar is gone, I switch to another one. You. Stomp on the big tank, stomp on the big tank, get the ammo. I'm realizing that my Galena is the thing that does the most damage to shields right now. You have to see the violence. You love to see the violence is escalated. Oh, we love Lou. We killed 89 of the enemies so far. So it's a teeny little railgun. But it's still ultimately a railgun. Or is it a coil gun? It says it's Lorentz Force, which means it could be either. I had the Zeus as a railgun, I just didn't remember if it specifically says that the Galena is too. Here we go. Deforestation. When do I get to get drawn buying Wonder Bread now? Let's go. Oh no. Why would you want that? I don't, but it's how I know that I've officially made it. I like how that guy just came up and died. That's summoning something powerful. If someone wants to get art of me, and there's someone so annoying and so horrible, even Shadman doesn't want to work with them, you've made it. You've truly made something beautiful. It's from my dark and storied past. I can tell you, Shadman's quite a strange individual that's not fun to work with. Unless you're being paid to impersonate him so that the cops can't eat his soul. Okay, enemies are dead. You're dead. Can I leave? I can just leave. 5 mil. Didn't get much. Oh, I really should have finished all those goddamn objectives. This isn't even a fun one. Let's swap over to a loyalist mech. Let's do the Turo. Good old 1.5. I was once a Shad girl. For pictures at a convention. This was many a year ago. A few years ago. What do I want to do? Tri-beam? Wait, what? Don't worry about it. It's someone who dresses up like his online persona for taking pictures with, and also like giving out, like basically running a booth. The current, I hate to say the words, the current one is Belle Delphine. Thunderclap is good. Let's do 14mm high explosive caseless. Let's have a Scipia. The bully beam. Lore fun fact. What kind of fun fact would you like? Let's do the Howitz. Let's do the gutter ball. And we'll do a random district. Oh, it's the middle of the day. Dealer's choice. You can't come up with a topic. Oh my god, I hate that y'all keep doing dealer's choice. I can't come up with shit off the top of my head either. Like, I have fun facts ready for y'all. I just need to, like, know which ones I need to pull out of my ass. You know, as a fucking metaphor. Milk flavor fun fact. Did you all know that our newest Lambda employees, Violet and Scarlet, those robots, they are liquid cooled using milk. I am also liquid cooled using milk. We don't talk about where it comes from. Ah, 14mm high explosive caseless rounds. My beloved. You can just hunker down and become a gun. Why does Lambda rely on milk cooling? Because we have a lot of it. I hate this. Don't worry, Zanzi. When you get a new chassis, yours will also be milk cooled. I'm just gonna drop that right there and just mow down everything with 14 mil. Violet relies on breast milk cooling. So do I. Okay, so the gutter ball is really fun because lore-wise, it is a 160 millimeter. It's a cannon, right? What does the cannon shoot? The cannon shoots literally just a chunk of fucking like hardened steel and concrete mixed together. It does not have splash damage. It just fucking plows through whatever it hits. And so combining it with, say, the 14 mil makes for some fucking nasty, and I mean that, fucking nasty combination hits. Because, like, you can just bounce a giant gutter ball off of it. It basically just shoots a bowling ball at whatever you point it at. I walked into explosives. Redeems fuel up. She has to refer to her fueling. Don't worry about it. I died. We're not going to actually use the gutter ball. The gutter ball is really bad right now. The scimitar, though. The scimitar is going to be really good. So that giant arc is where my mortar shells will go. But I can just shoot a shitload of them. So ultimately, using the power of 14.5 millimeter chain gun and a lot of explosives, you can just flatten a city block. It's not as elegant as other solutions, but it is, you know, fun to watch. Especially when you do it like that. Oh, we've made mistakes. Imagine thinking you're safe behind those shields only to like get hit with 12 fucking Look at all those. Look at that spread. Would you look at all those grapes? I can't get over how much fun it is to just shoot the fucking scimitar over and over again. If I could buy the, if I could just buy that one mission in the campaign where you literally just mow down civilians, I would just do this all day. Hi, Violet. We were just talking about your liquid cooling. Milk. Aw, you think you're gonna get away from me, dude? Also, this game, for just being an isometric fucking mech nightmare, also has actual, like, proper, like, momentum-based physics on your lobbed weapons. Why was breast milk brought up? Don't worry about it. It was a fun fact, milk flavored. I literally was like, what flavored fun fact would you like? And Zanzi said milk, so... Does that not explain it? Siege mortar. Oh, we need to get out of the way of that fucking giant cannon. Oh look, another lore fun fact. What flavor fun fact would you like? I'm partial to blue raspberry. Edible products produced. Okay. So as you know, we have a line of energy drinks and vitamin supplements that are technically poisonous, but they're packaged with an antidote that you can pour in, like a little interactive shot that makes the, you know, activates the thing so you can just drink it normally. Oh hell yeah, blue raspberry is the best. Correct. Scimitar. Scimitar isn't great for, you know, I was like, it's not great for fighting a lot of fast-moving targets. I say as I wipe a fucking column of bikes off the face of the planet. Zanzi said dealer's choice, so you offered the milk. Hi Violet, how are you doing? We're playing Brigador, one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the best game feel titles ever. It has some of the best lore. I talk with the devs, the people who make the soundtrack let me use their music on my stream. We're currently under fire by a lot of enemies. It's fine though. We can just carpet the earth in explosions. Can I get the poison energy drink simulated for me without the antidote? Why would you want to just be poisoned without antidote? We need to take out that last structure before we leave. We barely have the ammo to do it. Also, my legs are facing backwards. That's not good. Oh, I see you back there. Don't try to fucking escape from me. Now we can leave. Oh boy. My favorite. Ah. Nothing like seeing an enemy armored column disappear before your very eyes. I don't want to be milk cooled. Poison cooled is cool. Your exhaust cloud is a caustic nightmare. Ugh. You can also use Appley juice. Apply Appley juice directly to the forehead. Head on. Before we leave, let's just fire off a couple more spreads of scimitar. Just to enjoy the sound of it firing one more time. Ha! I wish I was good with these. Industrial coolant isn't outlawed. We just run better on like easy stuff, and by we I mean our synthetics and the synthetics that we work on. 27 mil. We're almost to getting Warlord Kanta. So since we can get up to like a 4. I don't feel bad going for like, oh, a double auxiliary. Oh god. Let's go for 2 broilers. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Hi, sorry. Sorry to all of you here. We're about to use 2 laser shotguns. Sky, would you like the pat hand to stay on my head, or am I gonna do the thing I did the last 2 times? Also, no one had me change into the maid outfit yet. Audio kinetic pulse. You are dead. Outfit swap. What outfit? Oh god. Also, I need to change that. So it says outfit that you want. This is me debugging my stream just as much as it is anything else. There we go. Save. Got it. Padded Sachi makes you happy. Well, here's the problem. I'm going away for a while. What? I return. Significantly more maid outfitty. I'm back. God. I hope that y'all aren't like this to everyone. Boink. So now we have to rely on killing enemies for bonus ammo. However, using an audio kinetic pulse. Okay, oh god, I don't do half enough damage to this dude. The alarm is raised. I'm just sit here and enjoy popping bikes with my laser shotguns. I was made for this outfit. Obviously not, because I didn't get a job at the maid cafe that I got it from. One of my friends offered me a job at a maid cafe, and I ended up getting this job here. Lancer stuff? I don't know. If Lancer stuff got added, that'd be kind of wonky. Because that really... It wouldn't be added to this game either. Because they are working on a sequel. It's called Brigador Killers? So if they added a Lancer crossover, it would 100% be to the next game. Which was supposed to come out last year, and then they removed the release date from the fucking Steam page. Which never is a good sign. Pop. Pop goes the audio kinetic pulse. I don't remember the lore for that. We'll have to look at it after this. Just clearing a path. The music is so good in this fucking game. Just wait for the audio kinetic pulse to recharge, in all honesty. And it's gone. The important thing about taking dual broilers, though, is that since the ammo is not shared between guns, you can theoretically just fire off twice as much. The Basilisk. Come here. Come here, young man. My audio kinetic pulse just went in a direction I did not want it to. A blep. Hello, Sigma. Niall, what are you doing awake? Oh wait, it's not like 17 million hours in the night anymore. This is not one of my Friday or Saturday streams. You actually are awake right now. British people are weird. Imagine living in a different time zone. Couldn't be me. I live in Eastern Standard. Just pop 3 enemies with the pulse and then get on to popping this shield truck. There's so much rich lore in this game, and I can tell you most of it just off the top of my head. Like the fact that, yeah, there's actually like directional armor in this game, so if you want to like really break an enemy, you hit them from the side or behind. That sounds painful. That's in Lancer, isn't it? Hey, did you guys hear? I made a 3-hour ambient album. Cool, so did my dishwasher. That's what that weapon basically boils down to. Let's go over here and see what we can fuck up. Who's excited for Dying Light 2? Because I'm not. Sorry to immediately just shit on everyone's dreams. Who's excited for big game release? Not me. Fucking ouch. You're excited for Dying 2. I wish I was. I played Dying Light 1 way too many times. I just never enjoyed it. Dying Light 1 was already like a problem in my brain. It had so much promise that I like wasted so many hours on, and then it just never delivered. What are you excited for? What are you excited for, dear viewer? Sigma is a dragon. Lore fun fact. Please have a flavor of fun fact this time. Augments. Well, tomorrow we're having an entire presentation about them. So the only fun fact I can give you at the moment about augmentations is that I actually have a handful of them, though not many of them are very visible. Mine primarily have to deal with subdermal interfaces with, electronics. In other words, connecting to computers without having to touch a computer. Your next pay slip because of money. I'm glad. My favorite part of these missions is when there's just like a shitload of enemies standing still together waiting for you. They're just deployed on patrol. And suddenly a mech swoops in and just fucking lasers them all to death at once, or hits them with an audio kinetic pulse. Not gonna lie, I miss playing Roblox. This isn't a dig on Brigador. I love Brigador. I was just playing a really, really in-depth Roblox game earlier. Broilers do nothing to the scenery. That's why I chose the audio kinetic pulse, which literally chews the scenery. But broilers are really good against, you know, consumer soft targets. Flemshies. I am glad you are excited for your next nap. I wish I was excited for Dying Light 2, I really do. But Dying Light 1 ended on like a sad note, and then Dying Light 1's DLC ended on a really dumb note. And now they're expecting me to actually believe there's gonna be a fucking sequel? We are not making any money. We're making a shitload of money on... the minimum modifier is so much higher. But the starting level is so shitty. Okay. Mixture of synthetic and Factorio in style. Well, you're not wrong. The weaker the weapons you get, the higher your fucking payout. That's so insane. Additional auto-firing weaponry. Hell yes. Means I could probably carry 2 bully beams if I really cared. The bully beam is a fun one. The bully beam you get to really enjoy when you're in the audiobook. Do hard thing, get rewarded accordingly. Yes. Yeah, God of War Ragnarok will also be on PS4. Though, carrying twin confessors sounds really nice, and an EMP grenade to fuck up shields is also really good. Let's do... a random... No, let's not do a random. Let's do a random 2. Walk with the Dead means we're gonna actually be in a, No, that's just how his jacket looks. We're gonna be here in a fun little, I think this is one of the new, mechs, actually. Alright. The lighting engine looks so good when all the fucking lights come back on after an EMP. I'm John Cruelty. Oh. My automatic weapons say they're heavy laser type 2. Oh. I thought we were gonna have like little machine guns again. Heavy beam weapon type 2. Oh shit. Well, that's a lot of civilians over there. Let's go step on them. Money, 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 money. All these civilians, free dollars. If Revenant Lambda's a Pokemon, what would they be? I would not be a Pokemon. I do not like Pokemon. If I was forced to be a Pokemon, I would probably be Absol, just because Absol is about as edgy as I would feel having to be forced to be a Pokemon. Oh my god, these lasers just delete enemies. Look at that. I'm just zooming off. I don't know what anyone else would be. Christ almighty. I should have brought like the stutters or something. Holy fuck. It just deletes stuff that I'm generally pointing at. Here we go. When you say new Pokemon, I think of like new metal, and then I start thinking about Linkin Park, and I feel old. Lore fun fact, do you have a flavor in mind? Ooh, watching that laser just hook out and hit something in the face. Reach out and touch butts. Do 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 do. A fun fact about our cool new member Violet. Did you know that Violet and Scarlet came through a weird door in the woods with 100 other Violet frames that were of all sorts of make and model? Like, most of them are basic, but they seem to have weird, awesome, like, hard points that we can load stuff onto. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do with them. Hi, Rosie Feline. Thank you for the follow. We're playing Brigador. But yeah. Fun fact about our newest member, Violet, at Lambda, is that she came with 100 extra bodies that I think she can hot swap into with the firmware update. Did you know this Foxy streamer is really cute and fun to be around? I didn't know, but thank you, Beskin. I wouldn't be able to know. Extra Mellow Yellow, the mechanized destructive simulator. Hi, Monty! We're playing with the new stuff, so we have, like, heavy laser turrets on the front of my fucking mini-mech now. Oh. This game is indeed one of my favorites. I've spoken with the devs on Twitter before, and if you have never heard, my background music that I play at the beginning of every stream is the game's soundtrack, because Makeup and Vanity Set have given me express permissions to do so. Pop. We're running dual parliaments. Or confessors. Dual confessors right now on this new mech that has twin fucking heavy laser auto turrets, which will just immediately target whatever's in front of me. So I feel like I could probably run belters on this if I wanted to. It also still has a 1.5x thing. A 1.5x, what's the word? Modifier. So here we go. Let's actually go and rearm real fast. Hydrate. I'll have a sip. Yeah. Marvelous. No one knows what any of this shit means. They're just watching things happen. If an enemy walks in front of me, they get exploded by high-intensity lasers. And if they survive the lasers, well, I have automatic fucking, you know, cannons that shoot 37mm high-explosive shells. And it's just a cute-looking mech anyway. To break in here and destroy the radio towers before someone calls for comms. You understand mechanized firepower in many languages. The CNC FPS squads. I'm so upset. I still have the original fucking Game Informer from when they were talking about it. I still have the Game Informer from when they were announcing, you know, the Tiberium shooter. The design and all the concept stuff that they showed off. The design for the basic rifle that did everything is something that I've constantly stolen, quote unquote. Something I've constantly stolen from my own designs. Just that really awesome boxy thing with multiple fucking modes. Red Alert the RPG. What was the mecha game that came with the ridiculously you are thinking of shit. Fuck. It wasn't Armored Core. Steel Battalion. Steel Battalion is the Steel Battalion controller that you were thinking of from 2002 that had the pedals, the fucking joysticks, the HOTAS, and like twisty knobs and shit. You were thinking Steel Battalion 2002. Dance with the Dead is such a fun level just because you're going through so many cemeteries. Yeah, you wanted that so bad. I did too. Bye, Monty. I'll miss you. Thank you for lurking. And thank you for preemptively lurking in whoever we raid. If your computer doesn't turn off by then. I hope everyone's having a nice time. It's been in 2 hours, actually. Holy shit. Piranha Games are working on making a Mech Warrior sim controller setup. I cannot wait. Although I don't trust Piranha Games with anything these days. Not after Mech Warrior Online. I played Mech Warrior 5. I need to buy the DLC. Because I know a lot of my friends are playing the DLC right now. And I hear that Heroes of the Inner Sphere is really good. Like, beyond good. It's 20 bucks, and I should just, you know, bite the bullet and get it. Especially because I have like a $10 coupon on Epic, so it'd just be 10 bucks for me. Because I have it on Epic, because I bought it early. I see another Orby floating at me, and it's immediately deleted. I'm glad. This has been a surprisingly easy level. But the best part about it being a surprisingly easy level is that means I can actually talk over it. Oh, that is not an easy thing to kill. Oh, thank God. So fucking sexy. Bye, Niall. Thank you for wishing me a good stream. Yeah, DLC 5 adds the Marauder too. Ugh. Ah, Marauders. Fucking pieces of lost tech. Thanks, Harmony Gold. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of enemies splashed over there. What happened over here, guys? No, for real, what happened? We're almost done with this mission, too. Thank God. We need to take out one more structure and 2 more captains, and they're both in this direction. We have all the optionals taken care of, and then we've done a 2-part mission, and we'll have a huge payout. We can probably buy Warlord Kanta by then. I never get tired of this game. Between the music and just how... Oh, these enemies have my fucking weapons. Even friendly killed twice in a row. F4C pirates firing sparrows at someone of dodging. You're dogfighting. Well, good news is that means that they lose a shitload of money too. Although they will probably be salty about what happened. Yeah, I don't use expressions enough in my own stream. Like, I have a bunch of them. Usually it's when I'm in someone else's that I'm smart enough to actually remember to do them, because I've got normal, I can smile, I'd be angry. I do angry a lot. I need to update my smile. It doesn't look as natural talking as I want it to. Pog. I have 2 like levels of surprise. I have normal. And then I have the one where I'm so shocked that I lose my fucking angel eyes. Microsoft is killing Skyrim FO4 engine. Holy shit, finally. Rest in piss. Ooh. We got 18 mil off that, so we got 53 mil, which means we can go and buy fucking Kanta and own all the new ones. Tax anomaly is incorrect to call her a spacer. Yes, she's acquired equipment, similarly outsized appetite for self-indulgence, but they dismiss her as little more than Dirt Eater's gauche imitation. Although Kanta appears what few taboos remain within spacer culture, cloning, isotonial longevity, better than her lucidic dabblings. Any credible exist. And death, regardless, she's built a small empire through decades of clever piracy and leverages existing feuds with logistics companies to sustain her fortune. That she spends on research unfettered by social or scientific preconceptions. Would that I could assist her. Oh God. Her min payout is 2.5 and her max is a 4. So theoretically, fucking John Cruelty. John Cruelty is the best one for money making because he starts at a 3.5 no matter what. Well, he only has a 100k victory bonus. He also does start at the easiest difficulty, so the longer you go, the harder it gets. But getting that fucking max payout of 4.2 is so good. Whereas Kanta can't top out at 4.2 and starts harder and has less money she gets automatically. So it is smarter to like start out with 3.5 for getting the big bucks. Precursor James is 5.0 no matter what. John Cruelty has that CEO mindset, yeah. Should probably start buying some cheaper pilots too. Well, let's just buy out all the pilots that I can afford. Because, like, you see these guys, they have, like, really boring shit. Like, oh, you start at 4, but you never get higher. Your victory bonus is 35k. There's no increase per level, but you only get a 1.9 payout. Or... yeah, you're gonna not find good payouts down here. That's why you want to, like, start getting really expensive fuckers. Like, Steve Lichman's weird, because he starts out earning half, but then he earns 4 max. So, basically... MT Foxtrot is just Steve Lichman with better payout. So it takes Steve Lichman a while to get rolling. Whereas Foxtrot's always earning big bucks. Cotton's not earning half as much. Griswold Fix pretty decent, just because it's always a 3.6. But he also starts hard, really hard. But you do get half a mil bonus on top of everything. So if you combine his 3.6 base, his half a mil, and then say give him a vehicle that's a 1.5 or a 2.0, then you can just pull off some really fucking big bucks doing nothing too hard. Like, yeah, let's get him a 2.0 there, Ox and a turret. Let's just use a 1.5 with a main and auxiliary. 3.6 plus 1.5. That's a 3.6 1.5. That's 4.6. That's a 5.1 multiplier plus a 500k bonus. So let's actually give it some. Let's see how that actually works. Let's see how that works. Let's go to Griswold. Load him up with. Let's see if there's anything else here with auto-firing weaponry that isn't massive. I think it's the ultra classes that get it, but those are all 1.0s. Oh, here's a 1.5. The Blackjack has auto-firing weaponry, thank God. So this has 2 turret mounts, which means that we're not going to be doing too much fun, because we'll have like the same thing that we had last time. But we have probably something better for auto-fire. We'll load it up with 2 50 cals on top. And then an audio kinetic pulse. And we'll do a random district to see how hard it is. 91 garrison. We have 2 mainline level. Oh. Our fucking auto weapons are. Those are massive. Massive gazonkas. We're fighting corvids to make it worse. So our double special cannons are fucking siege mortars. Dubon Honkaros. Not even like siege mortars. They shoot slow and they do huge damage. It says that they're rockets, actually. So we have like giant missile launchers on the front of the fucking mech. Okay. Oh. Holy shit. Just point at the enemy and pray. It takes care of so many lighter enemies for you, just without even thinking. Nice, but it does have a pretty decent reload time. Though I'm not complaining. I control the 50 cals, it controls the fucking rocket pods. Okay. It doesn't tell you what the weapons you have are, that's the problem. I wish it would, because we've already cleared out over half the mission. We're gonna make a fucking fortune on this one. Just that. Holy shit. Remember, don't point your audio kinetic pulse at anything that is too strong to be flattened. Oh no. We have something here that can spot enemies. Shield trucks, 2 of them that have broilers on top. Not like that's a problem. Okay. I'll just flatten the enemies that are rushing up to fight me first. We can use the environment for our advantage against the captain. The important thing is to take out the, Alright. Take out the suicide bombers first. Take out the guys who have line of sight, that's why you can see them for so far away. God, seeing a thing with 2 M2 Brownings on top just whittling away at a fucking city block is terrifying. So the Brownings are taken. So, okay, so the spotters were taken care of. Enemies do not have their shields up inherently, not all of them, just heavier ones. Okay. I'm gonna cut myself away through this little fucking wooded zone. Don't you guys wish that, like, your 50 cals could do this? I know that Lambda has 50 cals that are capable of it. That's just because we're cool. We've sunk millions into research. I bet you wish that your 50 cals could just shred armor. I say having my armor shredded. 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 Okay. We lived. Barely. But we lived. That's the important part. Get the fuck away.
Motherfucker.
What?
You drank my flavor?
I'm sorry, I thought the orange was for me.
They're not orange and green.
Oh. I didn't try. I haven't had one yet. I wanted to try it.
I'm glad you have.
Off screen talking about fucking yeah, get you some of that 20 mil. Maybe I will. Come on, auto guns, reload and start firing. 2 more seconds until open fire. 4 seconds until another burst. Oh, Christ, that's a war crime right there. I wonder why my fire control system prioritized suicide bombers with the giant weapon and not my machine guns. Forbidden consumable. Oh no, what's my forbidden consumable? War Crimeseum? Pop. Oh. You think I'm just gonna leave this slum alone? It's worth so much money. Something about orange that wasn't mine. Yeah, it was a sparkling water. 13 mil on 1. I think we were still making fatter stacks of cash on fucking MT Foxtrot. Anyway, we should do another campaign mission. But first, I need to BRB. Antibacterial suicide.
Whoa!
Teacup is staring at me. She's upset. I walked into the room and she's like licking herself. Wait a minute. I can change outfits. And no one can stop me. Yes! Now I can wear my casual clothes and be a little zoomed out. Because I zoomed out too far. Cozy. I'm very comfy. Just looking at assorted stuff. Okay, what should we do? We should probably try beating some of these missions on stuff that I haven't done before. We're not doing Metal Health and a Mongoose. Because Metal Health is a nightmare in anything else already. What Inch of Dust? Moderate Corvid. No Brians are prone to resistant. Present SNC economic restructuring than expected. SNC has selected 4 statues of the Great Leader to destroy. For a potentially heightened effect on psychological effect on the population, destroy the statues and any usual targets of opportunity. You will of course be compensated. I've done it in the 2 heavies. I have not done it in the 2 lights. Probably because there's a lot of enemies to fight in here. There we go. Let's actually align myself. So we've done it in the Toro, we've done it in the Broodmare, but we have not done it in the Troubadour or the Party Van. A Stutter and a Carlos with audio kinetic, long range combat, and audio kinetic gets maneuverability. 60 mil and a bone saw, smoke, high mobility hit run, hard to hit when at full speed. These are going to be very difficult, both of them. But Party Van. If we can take out the outside scouts, no problem. And we should be fine. Oh, someone has seen me and is shooting at me. Scout. Pop.
Son of a bitch!
Again. Vroom. I love that the fucking recoilless rifle shell passed right through with the fucker. Okay, we're already being hunted again. But this time we've eliminated half of the threat. I can already start firing on the orbital gun with the Carlos. Now we can get the fuck away. See if enemies are smart enough to come looking for me. The answer is yes. And I died. Long range combat only. Fuck. Let's see how hard it is with the fucking troubadour. Yeah. So the troubadour has a Jericho. Which is important because the Jericho, you cannot see it moving. But it just shreds armor. However, since this is just a motorcycle, it's going to be very hard to pretend that I even have health. And by that I mean, get the fuck out of here. Debate my assault. Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy. I do not have the means to fight that. By that I mean ramming speed, motherfucker. Oh, something just had eyes on me. Okay, we're doing surprisingly good. Okay. 2 more spotters taken care of. No, no thank you. Non gracias. No más. No más, por favor. Ah, shit. Oh, we got another fucking spotter on us. Ah. The car covered in guns just casually drifts into the scene. No, spotter. Okay. The fact of the matter that I survived that is a nightmare to me, because I've never been good enough to do that. Give me shields, you motherfucker. Noises Sachiko makes in bed simulator.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Hello. Can I have some ammo? Thank you. Nope, I'm dodging. Goodbye. Zoop. Mine. Excuse me? Good idea. We'll bring enemies over there so I don't have to deal with them. Now, Pretty, your turn. Yes! We got the first enemy, we got the first thing that we needed destroyed done. No, 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 fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off right now. No, that's a lot of cars. No, go away, go away, go away, go away. I said, go the fuck to hell. Oh, 1 health, 1 health, 1 health. Are you fucking kidding me? If I had a body, I'd be going in there to bonk you with a baseball bat, but you don't have a body. Give me a second to hydrate. Oh my god. This is a nightmare. No, 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 no. I had my hands off the keyboard. I was trying to fix something. I hit myself with my own Jericho. Are you fucking kidding me? No, 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 no. Get the fuck out of here. You fuck off right now. Fuck off. Get stepped on me. I did my hardest. I tried so hard. Funeral expenses, 1.5 million. How much am I paying for this? Fuck. Okay, we're not doing that one. This one's impossible. Okay, what about this? Found ghost. Destroy moderate spacers. Blah, 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 blah. Kill enemies. I've done it in the Huss and the What? How the shit fuck have I done it in a buckler? Ah, sorry, that was the noise of me opening my chips. Tostitos, hint of lime. They don't sponsor me. I just like them. What about the rounder? The rounder is so not hard to use. It's literally just a fucking chain gun. It's a shotgun chain gun and a fucking railgun. How have I not done this mission with a railgun? Oh, I see how I have not done this mission with a railgun.
Okay, be careful. It's really hot.
Thank you. Can you go away? Thank you. Can you die? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The solution to all of life's little problems is called, Jesus fucking Christ, there's a lot of them.
Figure a solution in that.
You know what? There wasn't a solution there. The solution is, keep firing, hope things die. Did you know that if you're presented with a lot of tanks, the answer is mag dump? Because you're more than likely to hit something if it's all in front of you. That worked. That worked. I can leave. But I'm a greedy little slut, so I'm not gonna leave yet. Because I've been promised more money if I kill everything. Including buildings. So you guys know me, we're gonna go kill some fucking buildings. I'm gonna make some goddamn, I'm here to make a goddamn civil engineer cry. Three seconds per railgun. Was it 3? Is it 3.3 seconds per railgun shot? Yes. Timed it exactly. 3.3. There's nacho cheese in front of me. I am so excited. Don't worry, it's like made of American cheese, so it doesn't break my soul, unlike normal cheese. You. 1 second. Yes. What am I missing? Okay. I'm obviously missing another comm tower. How's gaming? Going very well. I have cheese. I have upsettingly destroyed the fucking, depot that gives me more ammo to destroy fucking orbital guns with. Well, here we go. I can leave. Sorry, everything that I'm running over. Sorry, civilians. You know what they say. No witnesses. Except for that one guy. That one guy gets to live. Okay, so now we've gotten 3 out of 4. What about Weigh Me Down? 4 targets. Moderate spacer. Bolero Wells is a defunct pipeline terminal and light rail district, home to a number of refugees. Several people of interest can be found on the camps. This is why a spacer detachment has occupied the district. Uh-oh. Wait, what? We want their HR department to interview the refugees. Huh? We have human resources? Alright. We're gonna check the Arlo, because I love the Arlo. Also, we haven't really done much Agrav gameplay in this. While we've been playing online today. Oh, I'm being stomped on. You. Go away. Another enemy that can spot me. I need to make sure your shields are peeled before I hit you. Got it. That was everything. Let's shoot some civilians for extra money on the way out. Let's shoot some civilians. Hell yeah, what are you doing after work? Oh, I'm just gonna go pop some civvies. You know. The usual stuff. Hot girl shit. La fin d'argent. Remove 70% of heavy Corvid opposition. Destroy a base. Lab t-shirts went? We're working on it. Slowly. Oh. Oh, I see why. Oh, I see why. Litter t-shirt. What? What does that mean? We're not doing a Sleepwalker run. Sleepwalkers are impossible to do. Though the Chook sounds great. 76 and a Belter. Extreme damage without the fucking staying power of a heavier mech. Let's hit that big boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can get used to this fucker. Yeah, this thing does fucking schnasty work. 20mm auto guns, 76mm high explosive. With a fucking projection pulse. With an audio kinetic pulse. Okay. Let's wear you down a little before we pop you with my kinetic pulse again. Also, I am in Corvid tech right now. Imagine that like someone's coming back to base and suddenly they're not ringing up on the IFF and you're like, what the fuck's happening? And then they immediately just start opening fire on everyone. And the radio comms are down. And the DJ is playing your favorite song. And the butterflies start to fly away. Hands up, they're playing your song, yeah. It's a party in the USA. Why am I like this? You. Have all the TKO shirts be sent out. I have indeed sent all of them except for one of them who I've been trying to talk with the person who needs it. It's just that a lot of other stuff has been coming up with them, so I haven't had the opportunity to like get their shirt set up. I need your shields. Thank you. Mission technically completed. I'm just here for bloodshed now. What do I mean by that? I mean, if I could live long enough. Don't you keep throwing those at me, young man. That's almost everyone. We can leave. Yeah, most of them have been sent out. Yours has not yet, sadly. Because we didn't talk about which one you wanted. Though I will. Make you bark. Make you what? Destroy a comm tower. Ooh, a Mog. Let's do a Mog mission. I hate these. So the lights are out. The enemies know where we are. I don't have a defensive ability, and there are multiple Zed Primes. Jesus Christ. Okay. I need a moment to, like, use my brain. I remember why I don't do knife chase in something that isn't huge and can not instantly murder a Zed Prime. It's holy shit. You want to fight Zed Primes? Here's the way to do it. I want to do something with a thing I haven't done before, you know? Is there any kind of mission y'all want me to do? Put you on mobile so you can listen to you while I fry pop stickers. Oh, I want pop stickers. Heavily wooded district. Enemies. We need to allow the loyalists to destroy each other. Heavy loyalist. Loyalist forces are massing in an underdeveloped place. Oh. They're offering heavy combat. Holy shit. Do I take the fucking railgun? Or do I want to take the 50 cal? I'm gonna take the fucking 50 cal. That sounds fun. Especially because this means that I'm, like, committing, you know, fratricide. Just mow down a couple fucking... Oh, that's a problem. Those suicide units are a massive problem if they get too close. The answer is, don't let them get too close. Forehead. Mogs take a lot of 50 cals, surprisingly. You would think that the mongoose can't, because it's basically just power armor. And the dude in the fucking audiobook gets, like, hit with a little bit of napalm, and he just melts, basically. Although they do try their hardest to keep him okay for as long as possible, at which point he gets fucking mowed down by a, I think it's just a random 20 mil shell hits him. Later in the fucking, book. Spoilers, by the way. Everyone should get the game and should listen to the audiobook. It's incredible. The character writing is incredible. We're gonna have enemies that have shields up in a moment, because there was no way for me to prevent this. Got both downloaded. Hell yes. Okay. It's time that we move up on the enemy. Remember, get between the enemy and you. Get between the smoke and the enemy. You want the smoke that way. You don't want to drop the smoke on yourself. I've learned that the hard way over time. Stomp on the fucking tank that's shooting railguns at you. Break the artillery mech. Fucking las guns don't matter at first. Imagine co-op. You notice there's some PvP you should kick it. Co-op would be incredible. I think that's a thing that they wanted to do in the sequel, dude. That they might still do in the sequel. I'd hope so, because this game is amazing. Let's get the enemy's attention. Let's take out the spotters. Take out as many high-profile threats as possible. Get some more shields before we engage the super heavy, which cannot, you know, do the kind of melee damage that we can, but it can drop a siege mortar on me. We've now taken out enough of the garrison to leave. But also, I like mulching the little guy. We have not taken out all the depots or the substations yet. Of the Agravs, we took out 2 of them on the ground. Oh, these are grenade launching dudes. That's new. Lancer mod you could download? Potentially. Actually, no, you can't download mods at the moment because the new update broke all of them. So you would have to wait until people figure out how to unbreak the mod, the mod environment, and then you can potentially, install one. Because they basically this update changed so much stuff on the internals, on the inside end, that any mods, and I mean that like any mods, broke. Like I had a mod that was just a translation, and the mod broke. Oh look, there's a fucking there's a thing I need. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I need a snack. 4.2 mil, not bad. Almost 4.3. Does intense gravity. I know we've already done this mission. We did it as Zed Prime. High-ranking officers, easy to defend. Close quarters fighting for a power suit. Demonstrate your prowess in mouse holing. Christ, just a giant shotgun. I'm thinking which one would be more fun. Why is John Cruelty in possession of a coffin? Getting your soldiers in love with death, because that's what most of them are going to meet sooner than triumph of the cause. Corvus realized it quickly. They didn't enjoy nearly the same caliber of design and maintenance personnel as they now control easily, with seemingly endless cadre of disillusioned loyalist veterans. Before you can build or steal the heavy stuff, you have to get good at using explosives in densely populated areas and the cheapest, nastiest ambushes you can think of. Get angry kids into a low-slung cage and a bone saw with the barrel nearly shot out. Graft it onto a pair of Mog legs, that's a coffin. Get them stimmed up, cover them with tarps and debris like you see on the street. Wait till the commander leans out of his cupola and his foot patrol stop to ogle the dancers leaving after their shift and start firing once the Molotovs hit the commander. You can't miss. The coffins are at can't miss range, and then they're running back alleys with smokescreen before anyone realizes what happens. Eventually, the kids get promoted to something that'll keep them alive for longer than 3 minutes. It's basically just a motorcycle with a little bit of armor on the front and a screen and legs. So that does sound like John Cruelty would be into it. And John Cruelty's has a rocket launcher and a fucking 50 cal on it. So I think that's pretty in character for him. I don't remember which... Okay, I died. I already died. I was trying to remember which weapon was what, because the rocket launcher can knock out shields and stun enemies. Yeah, I go into fights with a fishing rod. So the intel on everything versus the vehicles. 1 second. Fat shoe. That is the same. Man, I just want to look at some of the fucking, I just want to look at some of the random lore, actually. Like, let's just read this thing's lore. This is the kind of, like, writing that I want to put on everything. So the Turo, as you've seen in the fucking campaign, always comes with a 105mm rifled gun and a 50 cal. It's reliable, it's good, it gets you a 1.5 payout, decent everything. And then the lore is like this. Every year, the General Bursov tries to get the Turo mothballed, and every year he's laughed out of the War Council. The combat legacy is justified. Maintenance is a little messy with successive upgrades to the combat jack and fire control, but the chassis lasts forever, which is what the NEP is worried about. Only thing that wears out on the classic legs are the shoe pads. In other words, believe the stories about Noite de Pedras Corsoras. Oh. And you combine that with the lore for, like, its weapons. Like, the M2, literally. My understanding of the weapon is that it not only predates colonies, but space travel. If that's the case, it's a venerable design, and one I'm told will continue to serve for the foreseeable future. And then... the Abbott, pre-colony tech. Hasn't changed over a century, munitions evolve. Metal composition's different, but along with the M2 and the 30 mil, the weapon is a perfect feat of engineering. Put 10,000 rounds through it, your shots will land where you aim. And your reliability means you can travel to any world and find one perched off a vehicle. Hell yeah. Also, MB and CC are two different people. They have... Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There is a pilot. Yes, Sang is someone that they hire to write some of them too. Oh wait, they also have another guy that writes stuff. Where is he? I know I have him. I think I have him. They have a pilot who writes about stuff, and I don't remember where he is. Yeah, nothing wrong with some good old-fashioned shoot-banging. Maybe we should unlock Giancarlo. Giancarlo has some really fun shit to do. In his 70s, Agrav enthusiast flew custom hot rods for decades. Marvin, found him. Yeah, we have a lot of old shooty bangs. We still use the M2 Browning. So, this guy has been writing most of, like, the Loyalist stuff. Because it's MB. Marvin Black. Look at him. Disgruntled specialist with an encyclopedic knowledge of tech and a strong grasp on spacer capabilities. Has few other interests and no known relationships. Rumored to literally be a fucking mech fetishist. So they hire him to write stuff. So if it says MB, Marvin wrote it. If it says Effie, then Sang wrote it, because they also hire her to do stuff. And then if it says, you know, CC on it, like a few of these should say CC. Or is it mostly about pilots? Yeah. So there's S and C. Yeah, MPCC means that Sephi wrote it. That's how deep this fucking lore runs, guys. The lore runs so deep, literally it's telling you who wrote what, and you can play as them. Okay, let's go do another campaign mission. Let's not do We Used to Wait, because I can go do We Used to Wait later on the other three and try and finagle it, because it's so difficult. What about Idiot Tempers, or The Void Repeats? Kill 70 plus Corvids in an old district that we've requisitioned for other Brigadors. Okay, so right there, the timely departure of another 4. So that's all the other guys are about to leave, so it's the 4 new ones. Short bus. Oh. Rounder, Buckler, and Mog. Flank enemies and only engage when you have the advantage. Let's take the Rounder out. We've been having good luck in this tank. Oh no. There's cheese on my shirt. Son of a bitch. How could I have done this? How could I have failed myself? Okay, here we go. So we need to be stealth. Let's be stealthy, I say, with the fucking first enemy I see opening fire with rocket pods. I'll take all of that. Give me those shields, please, God. So we killed 10 out of the 65 enemies that we need to. Just drop a railgun shot into them at range. We are in deep shit, Houston. Okay. Is there anyone over there? Can we do scan real fast? I'm not seeing anyone. Pot pies aren't supposed to be. How's everyone doing? Y'all have been really quiet while I've just been reading and talking lore. Not like there's much to talk about other than Brigador lore. Or Briga lore, as I call it. Badum-tish. I'm trying to shotgun as many things down as I can. This Crambo isn't bad, it's just hard to aim. Sip. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Why? Actually, no. Here's the important thing. Actually, no, it is a sandwich. As I'd say, a sandwich is anything that I can eat that makes gambling easier. Because the first sandwich was made so that somebody could gamble more efficiently. So if the thing that you want to see is a sandwich or not, would it make gambling easier one-handed? By this logic, a taco is a sandwich. It's a sandwich. It's a type of taco. Theoretically, it's a type of open-faced wrap. If you really want to get down into the nitty-gritty of your sandwich definitions. The genre of sandwich, if it as it were. It is an open-faced wrap, or a taco. Food item with edible. Your definition's incorrect. Like based on the history of the sandwich. Quite literally, the sandwich was invented to be better at gambling with. We did it! Yay! We did a level. Hell yeah! 3 hours of streaming. Your definition of a sandwich is the wrong one. We are not bound by history. Maybe you're not, but I think it's easier to define a sandwich based on whether or not it makes, you know, doing other things more convenient. The void repeats. Destroy orbital guns. Broodmare, Hardhat, Troubadour, and Sleepwalk. Oh, God. Here, I'll try a Sleepwalker run just to show why I think they're impossible. We're already dead. We died to infantry, actually. The Broodmare is a really powerful mech, but it's really loud. Like, it's got an 18... It's got nothing but laser weapons. One of them is a semi-automatic, high rate of fire, just destroy anything in front of it. The other one is a higher rate of fire, but like only good against shields. Mid-range brawling, single target damage, good. This is an assassin and a half. This mission specifically is like suicide for a troubadour. Because there's no open areas, so you can't just zoom around. But like, checking out this tank would be pretty easy. Because, you know, you just wait for an enemy to approach you. And then you die, because you hit the explosive thing. God damn it. Again. Oh. Ow. Zanzi, the Earl of Sandwich himself would argue with you. And he invented the damn thing, so I think he knows what he's fucking talking about. Wow, what a good move, me. Oh. You'll take your title by force. We've taken out one of the 4 structures already. No alarms, minor damage. These dug-in mausoleums are a nightmare. You need to become some sort of noble descent. Let's attract some enemies to this location. Before you ask, yes, the SNC, like, loyalists, their suicide weapon is indeed just a huge ship torpedo that quite literally just gets, given thrusters and it chases you down on its own. Pop that fucking gun. There we go. 3 hours. We can go a little longer. It's only 7 p.m. Kinda wanna go for at least 4 today. Although that is signing myself up for another hour Brigador. I could switch games, that might help. That might help my fatigue. Although I don't know what else I would play. Something else similarly horrifyingly dystopic. Oh, Someone has railguns. Someone has railguns. Someone had railguns is the appropriate thing to say. Bless you in the background, Twin, who is sneezing her head off. Three-quarters of the way there. Slow and steady wins the dick. Slow and steady gets laid at the fastest speed. Okay, time for a hard part. Good news. All of China knows that we're here. Better news. We just beat the fucking mission. To combine on all that, there's not enough enemies left to care. 3.36 for all that work. I'm always in love. Newly built just before the present opportunity, Moselle de Vie. So, okay, the original campaign goes from Awake on Foreign Shores, the tutorial missions, A1 through C4, the advanced tutorial missions, 0 through 3, and it goes from 4 to 21. We Used to Wait is a DLC. It is, you know, an update mission. And and I'm Always in Love is the final mission of the base game. You then have your 4, you know, D set. It has Iringia in it. Irianjaya. And then your E set, which are even more challenges, through 5. And the final 3 challenge missions are so horrifyingly terrifying. So these last few missions have been like clearing out extraction zones. Literally to the point of like, you need to fight your way out. We have a ship for you, but we can't get you there unless you fight. And so these last missions are like, you know, the base story ending, which is really cool. Like, you need to kill 8 captains here. 1.5 million fucking like suicide bots decloak and start chasing you. 2 Zed Primes spawn. Speedy little hover car. Hi V. You're near Arlo here. Firing off lockdown bursts, hoping to not have to waste more Jericho shots. Hoping you can just get around the enemy fast enough to avoid getting the alarm up, and the answer is no. The alarm has been raised, and this is about to get a lot more hectic. Especially because the Arlo has some of the worst aiming handling in the game. Got another Zed Prime to worry about, and with Zed Primes that have their shields up, it's even scarier. I'm just trying to launch as many Jericho shells as I can without getting hit, which isn't working. and you die. Which is hardcore. The reason that you do this on like the Huss or the Turo is because, you know, watch the weapons on the Huss. It's got a close range laser and a huge cannon. I'm just gonna pop it into where the enemies decloak. And immediately delete over half of the incoming, you know, suicide bait. Just bait half of them into dying immediately. And then while my laser has even focused in, I can just scrake the rest of them. Burn down shields. Pop the big shot. Hee lamesers. Yup. This is easily one of the most brutal missions in the game. Especially if you're trying to play a stealth character. Like the Arlo. Canonically, any of them actually would do the mission. Take out the orbital gun. There's 2 captains left, and they're the big boys again. You pop a big guy, he's gonna drop siege mortars. Your way out is between a lot of enemies and you. Fight for it. Or risk not getting paid. And you go. And that was the end of the base game back in 2018. And now 5 years later, yeah, so you even got this. Escape from Solo Nobre. Word of gratitude for everyone at the Solo Nobre concern, associated subcorporations for exemplary service. All you may later regret never being able to return to your home, we hope you're relieved to escape it. After a deserved rest and relaxation and a peek at your bank account, be sure to check back with us later for freelance work. After a peek at your bank account. It's tongue in cheek. Well, yeah, Man from Volta. There's Locke, Johnny Five Aces, and the Auditor. Ugh. I'm gonna be Man from Volta just because it's funny. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff behind these walls. They want me to take out one orbital gun, and then all the walls are gonna drop, and I have everything to deal with. Now, what they don't tell you is that you can cheese it by abusing audio kinetic pulses to get everything's aggro preemptively. And killing everything through the wall. We're just going to make it a little easier on ourselves. I know that Hugh Monahan doesn't like it when you do this, but Hugh Monahan isn't here. Okay. Good old Hugh isn't here to get mad at me for using my for using everything that that God gave me. We are not gonna outdamage this. We outdamage it, we can run. Why would I run? I have a zoning. Hugh Monahan was the one of the founders of the dev team that made the game, Stellar Jockeys. Please don't call higher beings daddy. Too late. Kill for Love. Heavy Spacer. Morafeno is a small agricultural district with few houses and small shipping logistics. Cited for a necropolis until the first crypts began sinking in the earth. It's a potter's field for overcrowded outer districts. High water level sees many hastily buried coffins return. Spacer Detachment has a concentration of heavy weapons platforms. Destroy them. Thank you. What?
What do you mean I've only ever done this with fucking Johnny Five Aces? That's a nightmare. Man from Volta has the easiest lineup for these missions. Oh, do you guys want to know Man from Volta's lore? Why he's wearing a fucking paper plate over his head? So, Man from Volta is from a world that was made... Oh, God. When did a fucking alarm go up? Man from Volta's home planet was basically an agricultural world where the whole point was to have as little, like, shit on the ground as possible. Like, everything was prefabricated, and if it wasn't prefabricated, it was, you know, made on site with, like, 3D printed materials and shit. Quite literally just how cheap can we make a colony? Okay, there's two Z primes staring at me. God damn it. So there's two, so... Here, let's just go to Man from Volta's fucking lore. I think I have enough for him. If I don't already own him, which would be weird. Man from Volta? Where are you, Man from Volta? We don't have enough. 15 mil. We have to do one more. So he's from a world where basically they had nothing. It was literally just like a work colony. And it got abandoned, of course. And so everyone there kind of descended into tribal insanity. Where they fought wars over, like, food pipelines and shit. Let's go do a really quick mission to get those last few million. Very tall. Let's be in this big fucker. No, we won't make any money doing this. Let's make it even taller. Let's do the buckler. I'm a big fan of the buckler. What do I want to do? 76 mil, 60 mil. Let's do two 76s. And an EMP grenade. Random district, let's get that money. Let's flag first. Okay. Random district and one of my favorite A-grabs. But it's paper in my mouth. Bunch of suicide bombers, not cool. Though I don't have to take them out, thankfully. Just let them run around. Stretch their legs. They can blow each other up on accident anyway. Comm tower down. Now we can actually move in. Oh, this is like a maze. What the fuck? Hello? Lord? God? On God for real, just like this? Okay. Pop the first structure. Weird settlement maze. A bunch of fucking suiciders. Captain. I'm glad that the splash damage is killing the guy through the fucking wall. That guy can take a 76 to the face. And live? No. Where are all the enemies? Holy shit. Did I roll really, really good on getting John Cruelty Squad a nice or easy fucking match? Look, there's a shield truck, but that's barely shit. Who's shooting at me? a bunch of soldiers. There's even lore for why soldiers are running around with like assault rifles and shit, despite the fact that mechs are everywhere. And the lore is just as depressing as you might think. The infantry think that people who feel the need to hide their death wish behind inches of fucking plated steel are people who don't even deserve to fight at all. The infantry lore, yeah, basically is just they have as much of a death wish as everyone else in the setting. It's just that they're a lot more active on, you know, participating in it. So we still have 3 more orbital guns in the centered zone. There's one of them. Let's line up the shot so I don't waste preacher ammo. Infantry squad. So it's people who are more about dying than the fighting. Well, it's not even that they care about like dying as much as it is we're serving our great glorious leader who is dead. If he is dead, why should we care if something can kill us? You're gonna die anyway. Do they have cloning vat? Do they? I don't think there's cloning vats on this. Cloning is like hyper illegal in Brigador. Imagine a 76 barrels through like 2 houses into your fucking squad. Hello. Yeah, that one lady, oh, she's a spacer. Spacers have cloning, but even then they hate it. No, she doesn't even clone herself. Are you talking about that one character who's the really fucked up lore? Can we afford Man from Volta yet? Yes. Yeah. As intimate as I have gotten with this misbegotten sphere named Nova Solo, it's sometimes easy to forget about the wider galaxy. Man from Volta is an SNC recruit from Volta, an outer colony. Site of an early model efficiency society experiment, a harsh, ruthless place, not unlike the creatures from which we spawned. Save for the crudity and damnably terrestrial nature, he once had a name, but the esoteric rituals in the warrior death tribe to which he belongs stripped him from any identity besides violence. His being is the mask he wears. To his people, a maskless man is nobody, without a face, and the masks of the fallen enemy are collected as trophies. High-powered weaponry and desperate struggle over nutrient pipelines are the only things the Voltans know. Despite crudity and guttural speech, I cannot help but feel a certain affinity for this man from Volta. There's an immediacy to his brutality I find refreshing. Born of necessity, Erde remains unadorned by the garnished flourishes my compatriots are so fond of. It's a pity they won't appreciate his artistry tonight. Ugh. Starting difficulty 0. Max, maximum. Max payout 5x. Where is her fucking name? Do I not have her bot? I thought I had the crazy chick bot. Miss Alto. Do I not have Alto? Huh. I swear I have Alto. Arturo Nemi. I do not have Claudite Alto. Oh god. Shit. It's another 35 mil. We can probably get her through a few more good freelances using MT Foxtrot. Yeah, she's got the most fucked up lore in this goddamn thing. Well, relatively one of the most fucked up lores. And that's impressive given the game we're playing. The Joust has a 2.0? Huh. You want to see what they say about John Cruelty? MT Foxtrot unnerves me. Man or machine, over a long enough timeline, everything hits terminal fatigue. Mental or metal. This guy's hit both. A shot-out barrel, a double-fed cartridge stuck in the rifle of a dead conscript. Look at his eyes. There's no time left on the clock. Sure, there's the off-world death squad work on the CV and that exotic tack rig he wears to back it up. He walks, he might talk. He obeys orders better than all of these cut-rate lotto ticket contracts the SNC loves handing out so much. But I'm telling you, there's no driver at the wheel. Send him back to the original handler, the one even uglier than me. When this guy detonates, nobody is going to want to be around to witness it. For all the burnt fuses we're handing out cartridges and cash to, that says everything. We're going disco and the meat gun. That's a really good way. That's a really good way to describe him because it feels terrifying. Full linear solo Nobre is the entire fucking campaign. Okay, it's the campaign, but the campaign run is another one where it's the same thing, but even more, even harder. And then the closed casket special is the entire campaign, but if you die once, you're over. Like you get nothing. It's great. Let's do Upper Crust 3. I really like this loadout that we're rocking, so I feel like I can do a bunch. I did not pack the... Actually, we're gonna die. I didn't pack what I thought I had. I thought that I brought the gutter bowl. Well, shit. Primary, the meat gun is what I brought. The meat gun is not what I want. I want the gutter bowl. Let's do 2 gutter balls. No, that's a horrible idea of me. Let's not even do the joust. Can I do the Arlo? No. The Hoker? It's just that one's got a really decently weird loadout. It gets you pretty good weapons ultimately. The closed casket special is like dying while fucking God. The Rat King. Additional auto-firing weaponry with no extra payout modifier. That sounds pretty nice. And we can mount a heavy. Oh God. We're gonna take the Kraken. Ready? The principle of beehive rounds and puts it on a macro scale. Rather than packing thousands of millimeter width of shells into a casing, Kraken rounds stack 8 depleted uranium rounds into a sabot, set it to narrow dispersion. The simultaneously impacts inflict a tremendous shearing effect that can punch a hole in all but the hardiest armor. Extremely high muzzle velocity instead of ultra-dense projectiles also grants it excellent penetrative power, second only to Lorentz Force munitions. While velocity isn't sufficient to crack hard shells the way railgun slugs do, it more than compensates through higher rate of fire. I'm gonna try our secondary B. We need something that can fuck up shields good. Stutter does nothing against shields. Peel the pot stickers, a nice crispy brown bot. Oh, that sounds so good. Metronome's a good mortar. Broiler is good against shields. There's not much good shields in fucking... specifically in auxiliary. I love the lore in this game so much. I dropped the chip. Oh god. Huh? What do you mean hardened rods that cause sickness if they don't hit? I mean, just because it's made of depleted uranium doesn't mean it's gonna make you sick the moment that it fucking, like, gets near you. Over time, I mean, the second shot should be enough to kill you. Depleted uranium shells don't actually even cause that much issue, though. Like, knowing people who've, you know, served in tanks that use depleted uranium in the armor and in the shells, it's really more of a boogeyman. God, that really is just a narrow spread. This is a mech-sized auto shotgun. I don't know what my auxiliary firing weapon is. I think it's a bell. I think it's a stutter. Just because of how it's, you know, firing in little short bursts all the time. Okay. I hate to say that we're almost done with stream today, guys. It's been really fun, though. I've been glad to show off a game that I'm a huge fan of, just do random gameplay of it, talk about lore. I hope y'all have had fun. This might be the last mission, actually. That I end up hello? I'm glad that all you were here. I'm always glad to have my loyal fans and friends here. I love the lore for the Belter being like, so I don't know why, I don't know how the explosive compound that the fucking Ministry of Defense put in it can worry hard shields, but it can, so that's cool. Chatting about Lambda watching a good game with killer music. Fuck yeah. This is also a longer mission, so... It's me, John Cruelty. Did you know? Did I know what? Yeah. Hi, Teacup. Stomp. What did I know, John Cruelty? Stomp. Did you know that a 20mm autocannon goes brrrr? I love just seeing my, like, auxiliary, like, auto gun just go brrrt, brrrt, occasionally whenever it, like, smells an enemy. That's really nice of it. John Cruelty would be so insect-like thinking, yeah? I don't understand how John Cruelty operates, and I don't feel like I should. How are livers doing on the market? Good question. I'm not booting up Cruelty Squad to check. was mission 1. Ooh, we get more money? I think that's what that one means. Let's do some more money. Don't forget to use your vehicles and equipment. Majot. Or was that the early exit thing that we've selected? Huh? Yeah, he is terrifying. According to like a spacer who researches fucking animals and considers, you know, most of the people they've hired to be nothing more than base fucking beasts. If Sephi thinks you're scary, you're scary. And Sephi is terrified of John fucking Cruelty. This thing is too tall to fight some of these. We have a fucking... Yeah, we have a character in this game whose whole thing is that she, like, takes, like, breeding pods, makes kids in them, and then cooks the kids sous vide style to be her own weird sort of human balut. That's who we're trying to unlock. She's the one at the beginning. You don't find out her lore until way after, and that's, like, one of the most fun kicks in the teeth. Yeah, no, in the pod. Like, they don't get out of the pod. Like, that chick looks at a baby and goes, you'd go well with, like, fucking a red wine. She's one of the first people on, you know, on the ground here. Sephi is, like, honored to be working with her, kind of shit. As he's still writing all the intro stuff. What a nightmare. Yeah, there's bullet penetration. That was quite literally a stat that I was like looking at when I was deciding on what weapons to load up with. Oh, there's a playground. We're entirely out of like all my ammo except for belter shots. Which is fun, because the belter is such a good just all-arounder. I don't actually need anything other than the belter to win. Which sucks. I think we actually got rid of the one place I would actually go to get more belter ammo. We're also out of stutter ammo. Shit really went down in Solo No Break. Well, the thing is that the chick that we're talking about, she isn't even from there. She's a spacer. She's just one of the first people to drop into the planet to fuck shit up. She's eager to fuck shit up. Because it'll finally be something that, you know, makes her feel something. What good lore. What a nightmare. And here I am as John Cruelty Squad. Why do you have so many shields, young man? Finally, ammo. Yep. John Cruelty Squad is scarier than someone who fries her own kids for a snack. Cruelty Squad's such a fun game. I would play it on stream, but it would give everyone who looks at it a migraine. I think John Cruelty is the kind of man who sees a fucking, who sees like a playground and specifically lays his 90mm shotgun at it. Oh, it is. That's a 6 million. I think that's where we're done. I want to stream what you have to put warnings in the title. Warning will hurt your brain. Who can we raid today? We can raid Shay, we can raid... We should probably go raid Lasana. She's playing Tales of Symphonia. We got a new raiding message, guys. Which is really cute. And we're gonna raid Lasana. She's currently playing Tales of Symphonia. She's a pretty good friend. I hope that we all can enjoy having a hangout with her. I'm gonna set up the raid now. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been a nice 3.5 hours. It's always fun having a nice time with people. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Thank you everyone. We'll see you on Thursday with I don't know what yet.
Oh.
What?